Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and he got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy'd giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen, roaming town to town to hide my shame. Well, I made me a vow from the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. Well, there at a saloon on a street of mud, and there at a table dealing studs sat the dirty mangy dog named me. Well, I knew that snake was my own dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. Knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he's big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I busted his chair right across his teeth, and we into the street and kicking and gouging in the mud and blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun and I pulled mine first, and he just stood there at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's got to make it, he's got to be tough," and I knew I wouldn't be there to help you alone. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped make you strong. He said, "You just fought one hell of a fight, and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in the guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." Well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun and I called him my pa, and he called me son, and I came away with a different point of view. I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win, and if I ever have a son, I think I'll name him Bill, George, anything but Sue.
Last week in June.